Feeling good. Just another day of training. My name is Jesse Bam Rodriguez, 25 years old. I am born and raised in San Antonio, Texas. I fight in the super flyweight division, 115 pounds.
Nice uppercut and the left hand. Floors got it with Estrada.
So far in my career, I've accomplished unified champion 2 times.
WBC and Ring Magazine super flyweight champion of the world.
Training out here in Riverside, Moreno Valley. Since the beginning of my career, I was training alongside world champions, so just being able to pick that up firsthand, I think that's a huge advantage. I'm surrounded by greatness, so how can I not become great myself? Chose boxing because I wanted to be like my big brother. He had always wanted to box, and then my mom never let him. And then just one day she let up and decided to let him try it out, go to the gym, and then I tagged along with him for like 2 weeks, but I was just watching in the stands. And then on that 3rd week, I just went in and tried it myself and stuck with it ever since. And 3 fights I lost, so I just stuck with it and won my first fight. And after that, I just fell in love with it.
Stylistically, I know I'm going off on Bam because I'm a big fan, but I think stylistically, he may be one of the most difficult guy in the world to fight, other than Crawford. He's a southpaw. He's got great footwork. He's got good defense. He's got a chin. He's got a heart. He's mentally focused. You mentioned the combination punching champ. He hits the head, the body, everything. I mean, the first knockdown when he knocked down Estrada, uppercut, 1-2, bang. It was perfect, right on the money.
The stage is officially set. Unified Junior Bantamweight World Champion Jesse Bam Rodriguez is making the biggest move of his career as he steps up to the Bantamweight division to challenge WBA champion Antonio Vargas on June 13th in Glendale, Arizona. This is more than just another title fight. It's a defining moment for Bam, who is chasing greatness and hoping to secure a future mega fight against Japanese superstar Naoya Inoue. But before he can even think about Inoue, Bam must overcome a determined Antonio Vargas, a champion who has no intention of letting his title slip away. Vargas knows that beating Bam would completely change the direction of his own career, making this one of the most important fights for both men. Jesse Bam Rodriguez has been one of boxing's brightest talents for several years, but recently his reputation has reached another level. The undefeated Mexican-American star has become one of the most respected fighters in the sport, with many experts placing him among the best pound-for-pound boxers in the world. His journey has been nothing short of remarkable, winning world titles across multiple weight divisions while consistently defeating elite competition. Since November 2025, Bam has unified the WBA, WBC, WBO, and Ring Magazine Super Flyweight Championships, adding to an already impressive resume. Earlier in his career, he captured the WBC Super Flyweight title in 2022 before becoming the unified IBF and WBO Flyweight champion from 2023 to 2024. Every step of his career has shown his willingness to challenge himself against the very best, proving that he is far more than just another world champion. His promoter, Eddie Hearn, has repeatedly praised Bam's rapid rise through the divisions, describing him as one of the most complete fighters in boxing today. Hearn believes Rodriguez possesses all the qualities needed to become a future Hall of Famer and one of the biggest stars in the sport.
I've got to thank Kevin Rooney as well, who's our sort of matchmaker in the US, who spotted Bam a long time ago. I mean, Kevin comes to me with a lot of young fighters, and some go on to, they're all good fighters, but some obviously go on to be special. And Robert Garcia told me many years ago, look, honestly, take a chance with this kid. He's so good, he's this, and he was a light flyweight. I just thought, we don't really have a lot of light flyweights, but I put him on a show, he looked good. And then obviously, he was going to be on the undercard of Quadras against Rungvisai. Rungvisai pulled out, and we had a week to go. Jesse's fighting at light flyweight. It's like, look, do you want to step up 2 divisions and fight Quadras for the world title? And he's like, yes. Wins that fight. Big performance. Stops Rungvisai. Drops down to flyweight, because they always said that we're not super fly, we're light fly. But then dropped to fly, won that world title, unified it against Sonny, and then that was the fight they said we can't make fly anymore. And he looked massive on Saturday night as a super fly. So I know that at 24 years of age, he's going to bantam. He'll go to super bantam. So you're talking about, in my opinion, a 4-5 division world champion in weighting. And the ceiling for him is so high because he's just going to get better and better. And I'm just pleased now that he's actually becoming a star. But a lot of people in boxing have been a fan for him for a while. Now, boxing fans, the casual boxing audience, and even beyond, are starting to recognise how good this young...
Many fans may not realize that Bam Rodriguez has shared the ring with some of boxing's biggest names during training camps. Throughout his career, he has sparred elite fighters, including Shakur Stevenson, helping sharpen his already impressive skills. Shakur has spoken highly of Bam on several occasions, praising his speed, intelligence, and technical ability inside the ring. During a recent interview, Stevenson even revealed a fascinating story from one of their sparring sessions, explaining just how difficult Bam is to deal with. According to Shakur, Rodriguez possesses a unique style that forces even world-class fighters to constantly adjust, making him one of the toughest sparring partners in boxing.
Since Bam was like a little kid, I actually sparred Bam a long time ago. He was little.
You sparred Bam?
Yeah, we sparred at the OTC. He was smaller than me.
What year was this? If you can remember, like,
I want to say I was getting ready
2011,
for the
2010?
I want to say I was getting ready for the Olympics.
Oh, okay.
I'm sparring him. I'm playing. I'm like, man, you know, it's a little dude. I'm playing around.
Yeah.
He was like, well, good body shot. Boom. Like, damn. Like, how the hell this little dude punch harder than people like my weight?
He was dropping everybody with body shots in amateurs.
Yeah.
That's how he started getting his name out there.
So at that time, I was real close to him, but they kind of threw me off. I'm like, man, this dude strong for like a little kid and a smaller guy. But I always knew how special he was. I always knew what type of special talent he was. I remember watching him spar other people his size, and he was beating them up. Like, he used to beat a lot of people up in the gym. So you could tell when you're in the gym with these fighters.
Who's that other level? Yeah.
Sure. Man, Van was definitely on that.
Despite all the praise surrounding Jesse Rodriguez, he enters this fight as the challenger against reigning WBA bantamweight champion Antonio Vargas. The Mexican-American and Puerto Rican champion has embraced the opportunity to face one of boxing's biggest rising stars and understands the significance of this matchup. During the official pre-fight press conference, Vargas praised Bam as one of the very best fighters in the sport, even calling him a legitimate top 3 pound-for-pound talent. However, respect will not stop Vargas from trying to defend his title. He made it clear that his goal has always been to compete against the best fighters available, and he believes every difficult challenge throughout his career has prepared him for this moment. Vargas is confident that his experience, determination, and championship mentality will allow him to prove that he belongs among boxing's elite.
To Robert Diaz, you called this out. They said you had a dream about winning this fight. This was the one you wanted. Ready to go June 13th against Jesse Rodriguez in Glendale, Arizona.
Yeah, I'm really excited, man, because like he said, Bam is one of the best fighters in the sport right now. Top 3, pound for pound, so I want to challenge myself with a guy like him, and I look forward to giving the fans a good fight.
Obviously, your pedigree is sensational, amateur and pro as well, an Olympian in 2016. But over the last couple of years, you've had to go into the Lion's Den. What's that experience been like for you to prepare you for a fight like this? Those tough fights in Japan, and against, especially coming off the Hager fight as well, which was a sensational fight.
Yeah, it's definitely been good experiences for me as a fighter. You know, I'm still growing, I'm still developing, and it's definitely helped me to learn and grow. And I'm looking to put those experiences, you know, to the test. He's on another level, so I look forward to, like I said, giving the good fans a good fight.
Bam is kind of like, I know he's a rival on June 13th, but it seems like every fighter that we talk to say, yeah, he's one of our favourite fighters. Now you get to face him. Is that what it's all about? I know you believe you can win this fight, that's why you're in it, but that's what you want, to face the very best in the sport and try and defeat those pound-for-pound greats.
Yeah, that's the name of the sport, is to fight the best and to be the best, so he's one of the best in the sports right now. So I'm really.
Bam Rodriguez openly acknowledged that he will be the challenger in this fight, but that has only fueled his motivation. He spoke with great respect about Antonio Vargas, pointing to his impressive amateur background as a U.S. Olympian and his years of professional experience. Rodriguez believes many fans have underestimated Vargas simply because he hasn't received the same level of media attention as other champions. According to Bam, that makes Vargas even more dangerous. He expects one of the toughest fights of his career and knows there is absolutely no room for mistakes. The opportunity to move up to 118 pounds and capture a world title in a third-weight division gives Bam even more motivation than a routine title defense. He also expressed excitement about returning to Arizona, a place he considers his second home. For Rodriguez, these are the moments that define greatness, and he believes taking on the biggest risks is the only way to build a legendary career.
Again, just said before Antonio got on the stage, challenger this time. Pretty fun, right? Pretty cool. You've been defending those belts, you've been collecting those belts. Now a new challenge up at 118.
Yes, sir. Antonio Vargas, like you said, he's a U.S. Olympian, has a lot of experience in the amateurs and the pros as well. He's a tough fighter. He has good speed. So I'm expecting a very tough fight. A lot of people are writing him off just because he doesn't have a big name, but come June 13th, I'm expecting a great fight, a tough fight from Antonio Vargas, and it's just going to make that much of a better fight. It's going to be a lot of fireworks, so tune in.
Yeah, I guess that makes him dangerous. The fact that he's young, the fact that, you know, not naive, but yet to be in those massive fights, the excitement of that, the pedigree, the CV, amateur and pro as well. This is a real live dog, a live opponent. You've got to be at your very best.
Yeah, for sure. These kind of fights are the fights that bring out the best in any kind of boxer. You know, high stakes, a lot to lose, a lot to gain as well. So I think both of us coming in with that mentality is going to make a great fight.
Talk about that move to 118 pounds. I know when we were talking to Robert, of course, the dream was that it's on ice for now. There is that return back to 115 to fight for undisputed as well. But when we talked about like a voluntary defense or something like that, it wasn't really of interest. You want to keep on pushing the boundaries, keep on collecting the silverware, and that was important for you this time around.
Yeah, exactly. I think a title defense wouldn't have excited me as much as this fight does. Moving up to another division, trying to conquer another world title against a fighter like Antonio Vargas will push me that much more inside the gym, and maybe
the pre-fight press conference also revealed an interesting piece of history between the two fighters. It was confirmed that Bam Rodriguez and Antonio Vargas actually sparred several years ago while developing their careers. Although those sessions happened long before either man reached championship level, both fighters remember them well. That shared history adds another fascinating storyline to this already exciting matchup. Each fighter believes they have grown tremendously since then, and both are determined to prove who has improved the most when they finally meet under the bright lights on fight night.
As an amateur, you know, I do a lot of the scouting for my dad at the gym, and you know, he's somebody that I've seen fight since he was an amateur. And I believe Bam also told us a couple weeks ago that they actually got a little bit of sparring when they were younger kids at the Olympic Training Center. So, you know, we're looking forward to the fight. We know Antonio's a great world champ, and it's going to be a great night.
Well, that's fascinating. I didn't know that. Is this true story? How old were you when you two were sparring? Or do you remember that spar?
Yeah, we was tech sparring. It's something where, you know, you touch it. But he was, man, I think at that time I was at 114. I think he was like 106. Yeah. So I would have never thought, man, that he would get to the level where he's at right now, just to see him grow the way he did. It's inspiring, man. And like I said, I'm just glad that I get to fight a fighter like him and share that ring experience. So
finally, a question, one more to each. Antonio, June 13th, Desert Diamond Arena is going to be a huge night, huge crowd. Everything you've dreamed of, those kind of fights. You envisage it, you see it. I know you said you've dreamt about this as well. You beat this guy, you become a pound for pound great. Is that what happens on June 13th?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking to do. That's what I'm training for. You know, with God's help, you know, He's given me the strength to get this far, and God, His hands is over me, and my strength comes from Him. My glory goes to Him. So I'm looking for the victory June 13th.
And Bam, finally for you, business as usual. I know you respect the fight, you know the challenge is there, but your confidence is growing and growing. Just at 26, a true great of the sport. Many big nights, big achievements, and another belt to the collection in Glendale, Arizona.
Yes, sir. Just another great night, another great performance, and ready to collect another belt.
Well, we cannot wait. June 13th, part of a huge schedule on DAZN around the world. Two great fighters, Antonio Vargas, the WBA world champion. This time, Bam Rodriguez, the challenger, one of the true great pound-for-pounds of the sport. We can't wait for another electric night in Glendale after the last fight with Nunes Navarrete. This card.
Bam Rodriguez appears extremely confident heading into this challenge, despite moving into a completely new weight class. Following the press conference, he explained that winning a world title at bantamweight would represent another major milestone in his journey toward boxing greatness. At just 26 years old, Bam is already chasing a championship in a third weight division, something only a handful of elite fighters ever accomplish. Looking further ahead, Rodriguez believes he could eventually compete as high as featherweight at 126 pounds, while admitting that 130 pounds would likely be the absolute limit of his physical frame before retirement. However, his immediate focus remains on defeating Antonio Vargas and capturing the WBA Bantamweight Championship. Even so, he hasn't ruled out returning to 115 pounds one day if the opportunity to become the undisputed champion presents itself. For Bam, every decision is about building a lasting legacy rather than simply collecting titles.
Well, look, moving up again. It's obviously very important for you to, place your name in as a legend one day to become a possible 3-time world division champion. How does it all feel for you right now to be given that opportunity against Vargas?
It's exciting just to be back in the mix, finally have a fight day, finally have something to work towards. So for me to move up once again and try to conquer another world title in another weight division, become 3-division world champion at 26 years old would be a huge accomplishment. So that's my main goal right now, and June 13th, I'm gonna make sure I accomplish that.
Mm-hmm. Now this is gonna be what, your 4th time fighting in Glendale?
Arizona. Yeah, second time in Glendale.
Is it second time?
Yeah, I had 2 fights in Phoenix.
Oh, okay. So I thought it was 4th time, but I know I read somewhere that you wanted to actually have it back in your hometown, but the venue wasn't available. That's obviously in the near future something you'd want to have.
Yeah, for sure. I was hoping it was this fight, but the Spurs are in the playoffs and most likely.
Bam Rodriguez has dominated the lighter weight divisions for years, and many boxing experts already consider him one of the sport's future legends despite being only 26 years old. Legendary trainer Teddy Atlas has consistently described Bam as the complete package. Following Rodriguez's impressive stoppage victory over Pedro Guevara, Atlas praised his exceptional boxing IQ, calmness under pressure, and ability to systematically break opponents down with intelligent feints, sharp jabs, precise body shots, and flawless timing. He even compared Bam's discipline and technical foundation to the teachings of legendary trainer Cus D'Amato, calling him one of the smartest young fighters in boxing today. Atlas has long predicted that Rodriguez would continue climbing through multiple weight divisions before eventually setting up a dream showdown with Naoya Inoue. Hall of Famer Tim Bradley has also been full of praise for Bam's unique style. Bradley compares Rodriguez to a puzzle that opponents simply cannot solve. He explains that Bam constantly creates angles, controls distance with an educated jab, and attacks from unexpected positions before his opponents can react. According to Bradley, Rodriguez's footwork is among the very best in boxing. His ability to step in, step out, pivot, counter, and apply relentless pressure forces opponents into making costly mistakes. Bradley believes Bam's combination of speed, intelligence, movement, and ring awareness creates a suffocating style that mentally and physically breaks down even elite-level fighters. Those qualities are exactly why so many experts believe a future showdown between Jesse Bam, Rodriguez, and Naoya Inoue would be one of the biggest and most exciting fights in modern boxing.
Oh, that's Bam. Oh, working on angles, both sides. We call them front foot step shuffles and back foot step shuffles. He even used angles on your ass. Pivots as well. Where? Loading one side, to be able to deliver a shot. Bam Rodriguez, I also noticed that he can be like Shakur Stevenson and be that damn accordion. Be like the ocean. He can. He play with the distance. Oh, back and forth. Oh, he played with that distance. Oh, he'll feint you. He'll step in, step out of range, make you step in, step out of range again, and bing, 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 and piece your ass up. Yeah, like in a damn accordion. I don't know the sound of that motherfucking accordion, but I'll just let you know. It's just like that. He can expand, he can come together. Expand and come together. Bam can do all of that too. Yes. Make you fall short, counter punch the shit out of you. Yeah. You know, you wondering why he's so damn so effective is because not only does his opponents have to have great decision making, you know, but they got to be able to take as well. He basically suffocates you. He suffocates you. Yes. You know them rooms that just slide and just keep sliding and keep sliding and keep sliding. Feel like it's smashing you. You know, you going frantic like, oh shit, what do I do? You looking for X's and shit. Where do I go? Where do I go? Oh, that's Bam. That's Bam. Yeah, he that wall that just sliding in on your ass. Sliding in on your ass. He might come back, but that bitch keep sliding on you. It might stop for a minute. He playing with you. Stop for a minute, and then it continues.